the summer humidity has given way to an absolutely gorgeous fall afternoon here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
He enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't he?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception. He wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted him out early for a reason, partner.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. We'll get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now as they'll be backed up to start this first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That is caught. There he goes left side. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. We just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play. You're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Pass of another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Breaks through the contact. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Noah Gray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their second possession. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now Achane on first and 10. They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line. They'll come up second and 7. Again, it's Achane. He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
And the Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. Achane. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
KC's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, is spotted at the 49. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 4th down, they try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that'll be incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. You just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 18. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Steele. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now is Ty Zentner to punt.
Zentner in punt formation.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
22 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
On first down, back to Achane. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Taken down at the
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Leo Chenal there on the cover.
Looking to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41.
A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
A 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. Shifts past him at the 45. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. It's out. It's loose. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Chiefs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
In motion, the tight end. They'll set up to throw. Now and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Gets around him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive to pay off in points for themselves.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 2.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. 2nd and 9.
Achane. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Waddle, complete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, forcing him to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work down inside the 45. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That one caught by Rice. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man at the end route, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Butker now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
For Kansas City.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And a short throw taken in by Bryant. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Achane gets it from the gun. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And out come the Chiefs now. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 19-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 5-yard line.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Dolphins' 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for a right side here, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 59 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 24.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw here.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll run with the former Bruin. This is Carson Steele. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So the Dolphins now down by 10. A minute 51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards.
They'll set up a throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught by Waddle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
10 more yards. Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made down at the 33.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Kansas City, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.